You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
You have heard of me.
Always good to start with our vibes, and it's always good to see the three of us on a stream as a united
That's right.
force. None of us off the show, none of us leaving for an indefinite hiatus. Here to talk about all of our shit that we're going to talk about, because we got a lot of trailer stuff to talk about, because boys, it's Wow Wednesday. Greetings, travelers, Wiz Kids, and Word Players. It is Wednesday, which means it is Wow Wednesday once again. I am Wizard of Wordplay, the Wow of Wow Wednesday, and I am joined, as I am always, by the Gremlin King himself, Samurai Snowman.
Hail, my brothers. Good to see you, Wiz. Good to see you, Jessica.
What's up, bruh?
And he's as smooth as Tennessee whiskey and sweet as strawberry wine. It's Jesker James.
Yeah, what's good, people? What's happening? It's been an interesting week as far as topics go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to talk about stuff. You actually, Jesker, brought a franchise back from the dead.
I did. That is
Kingdom Hearts?
You know, Snowman, the thing about snowmen is that at some point they all inevitably melt.
Yeah, and summer's right on the way, so you might never see me again. Who knows?
That is true. This could be Snowman's last show.
He'll be back when it gets cold.
Probably around that time, honestly.
See, that's the thing about snowmen. They die every single year when it gets warm, but they reincarnate every single year when it gets cold.
Mm-hmm. Even dirtier and shittier.
Put the top hat on him.
It's a fucked up cycle that nature has going on with snowmen. It's really quite tragic.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, anyway. Let's say hello to the chat. Of course, we got Roygen. Of course, we have Swan. And, of course, we have Baki, as always.
Hail.
Welcome, chat. We have a bit of an easier show, as it's really just kind of like watching some trailers. We have some tweets, more or less, about things. We have some gaming news that we didn't get to cover. Plus, I do have something for Snowman that I feel like I can give some commentary on, but it's like Snowman has an interest that we have never talked about on the show until tonight.
One of my fetishes, yes.
All right, we're not going that far.
Ah. Maybe
Uh,
next year.
Moo Buckaroo is here. Good evening, Wizard. Says Moo. Thank you. But before we get into the state of play, Jesker's magical ability to bring franchises back from the grave, except for the one that he loves the most, and when I talk about, when me and Snowman can talk about, like something we've never been able to discuss, we have to get through the weeks. So, Snowman, how has your week been?
Just work as usual, man. But tomorrow is my final inspection on my new house. Super fucking excited about that. And the 25th is my close date. So next week I'll be finally in my fucking house and I can go get into my monk mode and start really cracking down on my art, getting back in crazy shape and building my temple and finishing the rodent, or at least getting at least half of it done. So super excited about that.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see have something done like that out, you know.
It's
What are
about damn
your
time, dude. I mean, it's been my passion to start making comic books, and it's about time to actually put in the fucking work and effort to get it done.
what's gonna be your plan to like produce, like, you know, you just gonna draw it on paper, you can take pictures of it, you're gonna get a scanner? What are you thinking with that?
Well, yeah, I'll probably do Bristol board, and then yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I'll scan it, or I might get a nice camera to take pictures of. But I also want to get a tablet too, because I kind of want to do some. I want to color it. I want to ink it, pencil it, everything on Bristol, and then touch it up a little bit, touch up the colors with digitally a little bit. So it'll be a
Uh,
process.
I can say that Google has a photo scan app that's just for free, you know, like you can just do it. And it's different than taking a picture of it. Is a little bit cleaner. Um, and it should be able to, like, you'll have to hold your phone above the thing, and it's like, okay, now move it to the left corner, move it to the right corner, move it to the bottom left corner, and so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
And then then if it comes out a little wonky, you can adjust it by basically cropping it, but it you know, it does it that way. So, you know, it's a cleaner way to do it. But if you can get a scanner that can scan that amount, like the size, most
Yeah.
scanners can do like computer paper pretty easily, but you obviously don't want, that's too small, you know. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess I gotta find like a professional scanning place, like a Staples or something.
yeah, you could probably do it there too. I just know that I looked on it on Amazon. And they're like the scanner to fit the Bristol board was like, it was a pretty decent amount, more than I was
I'm
willing to spend
fucking
at the
sure.
time.
It is.
Yeah.
Then I gotta take it to like the printer, and then just having that final one finished draft copy in my hand though is
Yeah.
gonna be so fucking amazing.
Yeah, the
I
one
can't
of
wait.
one. Then you autograph it and sell it for $1 million. And
That's right. Yep.
but
That's my week, man.
Jesker,
Yo.
how was your week?
That's pretty decent. Did find out family's got 2 baby boys coming this summer. Sister's got a baby boy, sister-in-law's got a baby boy. So we're finally balancing out the scales because it's been girls running the show for too long. Now the boys are back in town. It's gonna be awesome.
That
was a big
that's
thing.
like, I wish I could get I probably won't end up actually getting any nephews because it's all nieces for me, but that just means that I'll probably be the one to have a son. But
It's because
knowing
you're
my
a,
luck,
you're a gallant gentleman.
knowing my luck, I'll get the athlete. And then it's like I gotta like,
Throw a baseball with him. And you're
yeah, I
throwing
know,
it
I
with
gotta
the
do
same
all the
foot and
fucking
hand,
sporty
looking
shit.
retarded.
I'll be like, hey, like, you're gonna learn about these superheroes, and he's like, nah, Dad, that shit's gay.
You'll be
Learn
like,
about football.
Dad, did you see that quarterback get the touchdown there? It'd be like, what is this touchdown you speak of?
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
oh,
be
yeah,
the reverse. You're like chastising him for being like an athlete Chad stud.
yeah. What did
Son,
I tell you about watching the football?
son, why are you into
Where-
sports? Why are you athletic? Why couldn't you have been born gay?
Yeah,
Damn it.
what's with all these women you've been bringing over?
What is
Max,
this?
No son of mine will be hitting any women.
It's unnatural, son.
There's been no wizard in this household that has ever gotten a woman, and that's not going to start now.
Then, Dad, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Well,
Then the old
that's a
adoption
very
arc
long.
begins.
That's a very long fucking story.
To steal a joke from American Dad, I was raped by a confused lesbian.
Oh yeah, you see, I jerked off and just threw it into the wind, son.
Anyway, well, Jessica, you've been working on that AI thing you've been talking about, but what exactly is it that you're cooking over there?
So I'm wanting to do like rewrites of stuff. Like I've talked about this. I talked about this on my channel before, back when I actually was putting out content. But like, I want to do like a rewrite of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. But there's also some other things I want to do. Like, I want to do something like where I touch up Kingdom Hearts 3, and like I'm also thinking about maybe like reworking the final arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I'm trying to. There's like this. It's like a UI that you can download. That you can like make AI videos from scratch, pretty much. Instead of it like being like the online stuff, like, you know, online AI models, which you know, they're like what's the word I'm looking for? You know, they're on a like a trained model, you know, with different sources and stuff. So
Are you on X, Jessica?
yes.
Okay. I just don't ever see you post anything on there because, dude, it has been just flooded with this seed dance fucking AI shit.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm working on it in the background. I'm not ready to put anything out yet, but like I figured it would be easier maybe to start from scratch. So that's why I downloaded it. But yeah, like I'd like to do that in the future. Like these would be like long term. I mean, like it would be like long term, especially the fucking Star Wars thing. Because that's like 3 fucking movies I got to completely rewrite. But you know, the Kingdom Hearts 3 thing and the final arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are more just touch-ups because for the most part, I think they're fine. I think they could use some work, but I think they're fine for the most part. I just want to make them better. Just like, you know, I make everything new. I make everything better, just like I did with God of War. You're welcome, world. You're welcome.
No, you
humanity.
did. It wasn't God of War that you brought back from the dead. We kind of knew that was that. Did you forget what you brought back from the dead?
Castlevania,
yeah.
Castlevania. But I mean, God of War was a big thing. I said there was going to be something God of War there.
Yeah, we all kind of figured that. I thought the show was going to be there for sure. We'll get to that and what they probably shouldn't have actually. They announced what they shouldn't be doing, in my mind.
You want to start off with the Castlevania thing?
No, we're gonna go through the whole state of play as like not like the whole thing. We're gonna skip around, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I don't know what Jessica brought back from the dead. Was it Castlevania?
It was Castlevania.
Yeah.
Asked.
Yeah, I guess game wise, they haven't had a new game in fucking forever.
I threw out just a random ass prediction. I was like, you know what? Wild card. Castlevania comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were asked. Behold, I think by Roygen, it was like, what dead franchise would you bring back? And you said Castlevania, and then you said it in your predictions that.
It has been dead. They've just been re-releasing a bunch of the old ones, and they did have that spiritual successor to I forget what it's called, but it was like Bloodstained Moon of the Night or some shit.
Well, yeah, it was like there was fan games. It was like Dead Cells, and then they're like Dead Cells did DLC with Castlevania as like a crossover. And they're like they never had like an actual Castlevania game until now.
There hasn't been a actual Castlevania game since that trilogy where they tried to reboot it, Lords of Shadow. And that was like
PS2.
No, it was PS3. Like there was two PS3 games. One was Lords of Shadow, and then there was a DS game that. No, wait a minute. It was a 3DS game. It was a 3DS game that took place between the first one and the second one, and the second one was like the basically it was a trilogy, but you know, it had an interesting story. I didn't mind it. It was very God of War inspired in terms of combat, but it was like a whole origin story for Dracula and the Belmonts, and it was like reworking. I mean, it was just a straight up just reboot, like completely different continuity. But I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it had some interesting ideas. But yeah, I think that as far as like Castlevania stuff, I think that was the last thing that was released, and that was back on the PS3.
Yeah,
And
that
they
sounds
of course
accurate.
had the Netflix anime thing came out, and
I liked it started good, but that just got talky as fuck. Thought it was boring as shit after a little while.
I like the Netflix stuff. Castlevania, I think Castlevania, its lore is like very interesting, and I mean, in some ways, I think you could call it a Christian themed game because, well, shit, you got Dracula, you got Satan is thrown in there in
I
some
mean,
of the games.
you throwing the cross at him.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
throwing the cross at
yeah,
him.
the holy water.
I got the power of God and
Power
anime
of
on my
Christ
side.
compels you.
So I mean, it's yeah, I like it. I like Castlevania.
After season 1, it got gay, says Virgin.
Yeah, exactly, my man.
Everything gets gay after a while. Look at
Nope.
Wizard's son.
No, he's not. He's not gonna be. He's
A
not gonna be gay.
Wizard gets
He's gonna
more
be-
gay after a while. His son gets more Chad.
Yeah, it'll be Alpha Chad. Yeah, I'll be like, God damn it.
Oh, I just imagine like a real like Shakespearean scene. Hark, father, as you become more gay, I become more Chad.
Anyway,
Mark.
Hark.
Hark.
I'll tell you that my week, Jesker, you have got me into watching those live 24-hour Yu-Gi-Oh things.
It's pretty
So-
fucking addictive, bro. I've got it playing on my TV in the background, like especially if I just need like some background noise and stuff. The shit works, bro. Shit, I
I'm
mean,
like, today, I literally from like the moment I woke up to like the moment I started the show, I had it on all day.
yeah, I think this morning they were in the final season. I think they were in like the ancient Egyptian stuff, and right now they're in Duelist Kingdom. So they've
I right now I'm basically watching it as like I would like watch the show. So I'm skipping around to be like, okay, like, you know, there's a lot of those episodes I used to see all the time because like I said, we had them on like the VHS with only like the selected episodes. I would
like
watch
3 or
it
4
on
episodes.
watch it on 4Kids, but there's like the last season, the tournament arc and the Bakura stuff I never saw until I finally like watched it on Netflix like 7 years ago. So it's been since then since I've seen those.
That's
So
one of the
I'm
things. That's one of the things that gets me about the last arc, man. Half of it's fucking filler.
Yeah.
The
I was watching some of those tournament episodes and I like it in concept because I like seeing Rebecca duel. I like more like talks with like Rebecca as a character interacting with the rest of the gang. I like Kaiba doing a duel that he can win because Kaiba doesn't get to like duel someone.
that
to,
is
like,
one of the best Kaiba
beat
moments
them.
in the franchise. That duel between Kaiba and Siegfried, that's one of the best Kaiba standout moments in the franchise.
Yeah.
That's why fillers
and how
good
he's-
sometimes. It can do like more offbeat stuff from the main canon.
Like Kaiba's fucking savage in that duel. But see, my problem with the Kaiba Corp Grand Championship is it's all the no-name motherfuckers. Like Sherlock Holmes, the monkey guy.
Mhm.
Like most of them aren't very standout. Like Vivian Wong is standout, but Vivian Wong's a fucking groomer. I mean, let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
But she's stand out at least. Like you remember Vivian. Obviously Rebecca, Leon, Siegfried. But like instead of like all these other no-name motherfuckers, you know what I would have liked for that to have been? Let it be the send-off for like the staple duelists, like Mako Tsunami.
Yeah, so I was literally thinking that because I was watching the Battle City Mako duel with Joey, And I was listening to that going like, Mako doesn't come back after this fucking episode, does he?
Yeah, nope.
Uh,
But that would have
yeah,
been the perfect opportunity. You could have brought back Mako. You could have brought back Esperoba. Like you could have brought back like a lot of characters that could have had like their stories wrapped up and concluded in that arc.
Yeah, and like Bandit Keith doesn't come back after he's mind controlled by Merrick. That he could have
Well-
joined. Bandit Keith could have joined fucking
Darts' game.
Darts. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I could have seen him be on Darts easy.
I mean, the reason for that is because in the manga, Bandit Keith is dead.
Yeah, but like that's the other thing I was wondering with the fact with the censorship and how it's like, oh yeah, Bandit Keith's dead, but it's like, but then he comes back obviously there. I'm pretty sure Pegasus is supposed to be dead, but yet like
Pegasus
all of
is
like
dead.
Awakening the Dragons revolves around it being alive. So it's like
See,
the
that's the
movie.
thing. Like in a lot of ways, I like the manga's darker tone because the manga is more of a horror story than anything else. But at the same time, like there's certain decisions where I think,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Overall is more of a horror story in the manga.
oh fuck yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking like. So you know how like I'll give you like one of the best examples. You know like how in the anime, forget the English dub where Merrick sends his dad to the Shadow Realm. You know, in the Japanese version, like Yami Merrick takes over Merrick and like pulls out a knife that's hidden in the Millennium Rod, stabs his father and kills him. That's in the Japanese version of the anime. In the manga, they take it to the next fucking level. He doesn't just stab his father with the Millennium Rod and kills him. You got to remember, Merrick's dad also has like the carving on his back, like the information that the Pharaoh needs. So Yami Merrick cuts off the flesh of Merrick's father's back and then throws that piece of flesh onto an unconscious Odeon and says, "You always did want to be a tomb keeper, so here you go." And it's like, fuck, dude.
Well, plus like, you know, Yugi, you know, Yami, doesn't he like fucking like curse motherfuckers when he like beats them in games and shit, like before Duel Monsters took over? Wasn't that like the original thing?
Hell yeah.
You know, and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
like
I'm a
that.
huge horror guy. I might have to check that out.
He was setting people on fire, feeding them to fucking worms. Yeah, no, like in the very beginning, like, yeah, the Pharaoh's a fucking menace. And Kaiba, whoo, Kaiba's fucking a psycho at the beginning of the series in the manga. Like he sets up this whole there's an arc in the manga before Duelist Kingdom called Death Tea. And he creates a theme park just to trap and try to kill Yugi and his friends, and he even puts Mokuba's life in danger at one point. That's how fucking psychotic Kaiba is in the beginning.
He's just like me for real.
That is very fucking disturbing. And we might need to kick you out of the group.
Well, that's why I need to go away for a while.
Shut up, Stowman. We haven't told anyone that yet.
We've hit it a few times.
Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I've been watching that, and I did have a hot take, Jesker, that I was thinking about that I'm like, you know what? Of the main monsters, right? You got your Dark Magician, you got your Blue Eyes, you got your Red Eyes, or your Flame Swordsman, whatever you want to, you know. You got your, I guess what Merrick's is really Ra, but that shouldn't count because it's the Egyptian god card. So,
I always kind of view, like, outside of Ra, I always kind of viewed Merrick's monster being either Revival Jam or Machiura the Destructor.
yeah. Duel Links had him with Lava Golem. I remember they listed Lava Golem as his, like, when you unlocked him, you got Lava Golem as the main card.
I guess, but I always felt like he just threw that card in his deck specifically for the Shadow game with Joey, because why not use it against the Pharaoh? I think he threw that in for the shits and the giggles. But if he, like, Machiura the Destructor, I know he uses it in the duel with Mai. I think he uses it in the duel with, I think it's either in the duel with Joey or Yugi. I forget which one. But Revival Jam, he uses that like
As
good
strings.
yeah, like
and he
regular
uses
Merrick, yeah, with strings
Yeah.
against and then against Yugi when he uses fuses into Egyptian god slime.
Either way, you got your main ones, but definitely between Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon, I want to hot take. Blue Eyes just has so much aura compared to Dark Magician that it's like just the way that Kaiba treats Blue Eyes, it just has a presence the Dark Magician doesn't have. And I realized that watching these episodes back, because Dark Magician shows up, right? Yeah, he's there. Usually he's the last one to get the hit, but not always. He was in Duelist Kingdom, and then he peters out as time goes on. But there's just something about when Blue Eyes shows up and the way that Kaiba yells Blue Eyes White Dragon, when he comes up, he's got that roar, it's just like, man, Blue Eyes is just cool.
Well, you've seen the final arc now, so you know like why he has a connection to the Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
It's interesting because like
I'm a blue-eyed white dragon. That's what my ex-wife used to tell me.
Blue Eyes White Dragon is my favorite band.
It's a good band.
But
Yu-Gi-Oh! That's every one of their songs.
I actually had a discussion with someone about this recently. The thing is about like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician is like they really are the inverse of each other in every way. Blue Eyes like comes out of the gate like overwhelmingly powerful. Like very few cards are actually going to overcome like that 3,000 attack barrier. But Dark Magician can become stronger through augmentation using magic cards.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaiba's whole philosophy is overwhelming, unrelenting power. Yugi's whole thing is, strategy, augmentation, clever card combinations. So they perfectly embody like the two different dueling styles that those two have.
Yeah, with when you think about how he uses Dark Magician and how he'll use like Book of Secrets or whatever, he'll use magical hats, he'll use the box, 1,000 knives, all the different like things.
Yeah.
He'll do fusions with him. He fused him with Buster Blader, fused him with Flame Swordsman.
And notice with Blue Eyes doesn't have a lot of support.
No.
In the original series, like there's not a lot of cards that are like, oh, these magic cards or these trap cards are specifically they revolve around Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. I can't
even think of one that Kaiba uses that's Blue Eyes specific besides like fusing into Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That's it.
Yeah, he's got things to summon it. Like
he's got
Lord
dragon
of
related things. He's got dragon things, but not Blue Eyes things.
He's got like Lord of Dragons and Flute of Summoning Dragon, but that's just to make it easier to come out.
Yeah.
To summon it. There's nothing really in his deck as far as like augmenting Blue Eyes. Like once it's out, like that's what you get. Like, what you see is what you get. But with Dark Magician, there's all sorts of different card combinations you can do to like make it stronger.
But there was the other thing. And the Battle for the Bronze episode with Joey and Kaiba. When Joey steals Blue Eyes and Kaiba crashes the fuck out is the funniest thing.
That's my girlfriend, Wheeler.
He's just like, you are not worthy to wield the Blue Eyes. And he just gets so pissed. Anyway, so yeah, that was really, besides chipping away at Red Dead 1 still and watching Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, what are you, like 12? Like, that's how I spend my days, damn it.
Hey man, if I didn't have to work for a living, that's how I would spend my fucking days.
And you'll put that baseball bat down, son, and you'll do the same.
You will watch. I watch Yu-Gi-Oh at your age. You will watch.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, did you see Yu-Gi-Oh Bridge got a new episode?
Yes, that was what I was gonna say as well. Yu-Gi-Oh Bridge dropped a new episode. So.
Oh, dude. That was fucking awesome.
Before we go down another rabbit hole, can we get to the meat of the fucking show?
We will. Hold on. I just want to make one more thing about the Yu-Gi-Oh!
I want to go home, Dad.
I will be happy to watch the finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged with my son as it airs live in 20
Like
something
strapped
years.
to a fucking Hannibal Lecter
Because
thing.
I get that little Karibo has health problems. I get that. But my God, a whole like I think there's a year apart between episodes now, and it's so annoying.
I will say this, like the fact that he did put out this episode, to me that indicates that he's probably feeling better. And I'm happy to see that. Like that actually brought a smile to my face. I was like, okay, maybe he's doing better. Maybe he's getting better. Like that's good shit. I like that.
Like, yeah, he's apparently got some like random like VTuber stuff now that he's been doing.
Oh, dude, that fucking episode, like, it's great. Like the whole Vivian Groomer.
Yeah, literally
thing.
1 year ago was the last one.
The whole Vivian Groomer joke in the new episode is fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna make you my sex slave, and the Pharaoh's like, really now? And she's like, yes, it's super sexy. He's like, uh-huh. And then he turns back to little Yugi and he's like, 1 sec, and then he just fucking calls the cops on her.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm like, yo, man.
I still watch those episodes and do the abridged version of the lines and stuff.
Wait, Boy Jane, what was your question last week?
I think it was what franchise should he bring back? Should he brought back?
Yeah, man, Castlevania's back, baby. You can thank me for it.
111 access denied. 1112.
Kill. Access denied.
Stab. Why are these the only words I know?
Oh my god, dude, Yami Merrick is so fucking good in the abridged series.
Yeah, the Melvin.
Yeah. And I love how he wants a hug like all the time, and then like he gets defeated by the biggest hug ever with all of Yugi's monsters.
Yeah. Anyway, so the state of play, the PlayStation state of play, we knew there was gonna be some things here, but we didn't expect this is a pretty packed state of play that we got. We're not gonna go through all of it. As more games catch our eye from this, we might cover them, but we got Pragmata we've seen before. That is the new Capcom like action-y game.
Phew, look. What's
We're
this?
getting more of this soon.
When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
Should be getting a release date out of this. Of course, Resident Evil. More things here.
Why me?
Legacy of Kane's getting a remastered, which I asked our resident Legacy of Kane expert and said that it was really weird. Why they're doing this one, because it's the last one. So I know nothing about the Legacy of Kane series, but
I don't know shit about it either, bro.
I played a little bit of the first one.
Dead or Alive 6 is getting an update to keep it alive long enough for them to release a new Dead or Alive game. So more stuff for the fighting game fans. Then we have this. We have the Control sequel that we saw fairly recently. I think it was at the Game Awards we saw.
A new Dead or Alive would be nice.
Well, yeah, for the 30th anniversary of Dead or Alive.
Oh, here comes Marluxia.
Big jiggling boobies, yeah.
Yeah, they literally like emphasize it by showing you the big jiggling boobies. See?
That's right.
Like this is Dead or Alive. We know that's what you want.
Where's Andrew?
Ninjas and boobies.
So anyway, yeah, the Control sequel. Like I said, I believe we saw this at the Game Awards. Now, Jesker, you had made a prediction that we were going to see Devil May Cry 6.
Mm-hmm.
And from my understanding, that was what people thought was going to be here. But I think what happened was the leaker saw this game and thought it was Devil May Cry 6. So Let's watch.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind
Holy
of
fuck.
I can kind of see how there might be some confusion.
That fucking
Zoe, I
lightsaber
see
whip
the
looks
spotlights.
ham.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone.
So it's funny. I watched this trailer part here and I was like, okay, this is normal. But someone called it Focus M, and I'm like, God damn it, it is Focus M. That dialogue of like,
Oh.
we got a resident up here. It's the fucking Focus M Mario thing, and it's like, oh.
I want to play
That's
that
pretty
Mario
funny.
game. I wish that came out in the state to play.
I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
This shit looks dope.
Yeah, the switching to the character
recently
action
acquired
combat,
Shift,
because
an ability-
Control 1 was range, and you used your powers and stuff, but you had the gun, you had the service weapon, and you shot you shot everything.
I didn't
You
know
had the
anything
different
about that
weapons
game.
back.
I've never played anything or seen any of it, really.
You should play Control Snowman. It's very trippy. If you know anything about the SCP stuff, it's very SCP Foundation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's basically like uses that kind of premise of like, here's the government that takes like these haunted, or not really haunted objects, but like these unknown objects, catalogs them, writes reports on them,
Okay.
Great. It definitely,
I fucking love the
definitely-
SCP shit, dude. I didn't know Control was that.
Yeah, definitely grab Control.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, I've been playing the fuck out of Neo 3, too. That game is fantastic, by the way.
Ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot
I
of
wonder if they're gonna like de-emphasize the powers, because Control, the powers were like broken. But with these, with going more for like a melee focus, if they don't want people to be using them as often. So
different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any more games with guns and swords and magic?
guns and swords and what?
Like magic or powers, which just looks like that's like what I need right now.
Well, we used to have that.
Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry. You could also throw Final Fantasy into that as well.
Kind of reminds me of Prototypes' its origin. This game, yeah. Well, like this.
Greedfall was kind of like that too, but Greedfall kind of sucked.
Any updates for me?
Kind of.
There it
You'll
is.
know it when you hear it.
There's
Just
the focus
try
M.
to stay alive out there.
Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear it?
A lot easier said than done, Em.
Yeah, like Peach. Not
Yeah, Peach, whatever, bitch.
the house the oldest house roped you into this too, huh? Focus, Em. Hauser's Castle should be just up ahead. It's just that video. That video will ruin so many AAA games for the rest of time until they cut that shit out. Like, look at that Devil May Cry.
Yeah, if the leaker didn't know any better, saw this, I could maybe understand why they thought it was Devil May Cry.
Damn, this looks sick, bro.
Yeah, this will
I mean, I could even understand Code Vein, maybe, if you didn't know what this game was. atmosphere is crazy, dude.
Yeah, with like the Inception.
I think I hear
Skyline.
something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Those creepy ass shit.
That's definitely me on the weekends.
Now, see, yeah, like that right there, I could. Like, if you mistook this for Devil May Cry, you could see that thing as being a demon.
Yeah, like that's that's the introduction of the Devil May Cry enemy. It's gonna show up later, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of shit they do.
Well, shit, that's on my list, but I'm not gonna have any time to play this year.
Well, you got to get through the first one first.
No, I'd rather just jump into this.
Well, that's the whole point. You gotta know where he comes from.
Hey, homie, try jumping into Kingdom Hearts 3 first, and let's see how well that goes for you.
Well, I
mean, that's
already played
entirely
one
different
and two,
situation.
Oh, great! You've got a basic understanding of the fucking story. Try the other ones.
Kings of Kingdoms.
Homie, Kingdom
Anyway,
Hearts.
we also
Birth by
had
Sleep.
the
Resident of Fate 7, Part 2, Chapter 3.
The return, the revenge, the resurgence, the reunion of Kingdom Hearts. There we go. That's a title.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Control game will be interesting. Definitely, like it seems like it'll push the hardware with the whole like trippy shit that it does. Because I mean, Control was a PS4 game, and the what's that section called? Well, Jessica, did you play Control?
I did not.
Oh, well, fuck me then. Anyway, there's a pretty crazy section where you are. It's called, I think, the Ashtray Maze or something like that. That pushes the game to its limits pretty well. So yeah, definitely recommend Control, especially if you played Alan Wake at all, because it's connected. But
oh, really?
Yes, it is a in-universe story with Alan Wake.
I thought Control was like completely different. It was just like way more sci-fi.
It is, but it's also in the universe of Alan Wake. But yeah, definitely play Control, and yeah, and then we'll definitely see with this one. Like I said, it's going with a different direction with what normal Control was, but it'll still keep the core creepy, bullshit. So
Looks like it, man.
But they also had here the Star Wars Galactic Racer. We saw this again fairly recently.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Maybe this could be the game that bridges you and your son, because he loves to drag race on the weekends, and you're like the Star Wars nerd. And
that's canon. That is canon to Wizard's life.
Like this.
It'll be like when I was a kid, I played the pod racing section of Lego Star Wars. Well, I didn't. I had my brother do it because it was too hard for me when I was a kid, but it got easier. And then in the complete saga, they made it easier than it was in the original Lego Star Wars. But anyway.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Yeah, I mean, like, we're seeing Star Wars planets, I mean, that's really the best you can kind of hope for.
And the customization is probably going to be pretty crazy for the pods.
Yeah, we do have some news of that. Where is it? Yeah, so details on Star Wars Galactic Racer. It's being developed by former devs of Need for Speed and Burnout. So
I was
obviously,
about to say, I've been looking to get back into some racing games. This would be pretty cool.
Has an immersive solo campaign with branching paths. See, the thing with like games like this, I would kind of want branching paths, but I want it to be like if I lose a race, it's acknowledged that I lost that race.
Yeah, or it changes like the paths you can take.
Where the fuck is my pod racing?
So 12 racer online multiplayer scenario mode with unique racing conditions. So it's like I want to have like just like Lego Star Wars, have the Tuskens throw rocks down the the track. Vehicles include pod racers, repulsor crafts, land speeders, skim speeders, and speeder bikes. Has no season pass. Quote, this is a premium release. We want it complete when it comes out.
Oh, what a wild concept.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, finishing a game? What do you mean? Are we in the 1980s or something?
I can't fucking... Are we back in the 1980s?
When they finished the video games?
With your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Your Ataris.
Your Ataris. Your Sega... what the fuck was the first
one?
What
is this, Virtual Boy?
So,
anybody remember Pong? Pong didn't have DLC. Pong didn't have a season pass.
You just bought that game and it was done.
Yeah, you buy it and that's the game. You bought it. Good job.
It may have been simple, but you know what else it was? Complete.
It's cheap.
And Pong used to cost like $80.
Yeah.
It was easy to get to the final boss because the first boss was the final boss.
You needed a whole room designated just for your Atari.
That was
the Atari room, we used to call it.
Power.
Well, actually, the PS5, all the consoles are still pretty fucking big.
But yeah, so that, I mean, I don't think I'll play this because I don't really, if it's free on like PlayStation Plus in like 3 years, then maybe, but otherwise I'm not gonna run out and grab it. But story mode is at least like, okay, you have a story mode in there. You've given me a reason. Like, yeah, I'll pay attention to that.
I'll keep my eye on
it. If it was all multiplayer, then it's like, yeah, I ain't playing
hold
that.
up. Roygen says you can play as the Enterprise. Homie, that's Star Trek.
Oh, it's gonna be they're gonna go through a Stargate and fight the Cylons.
Yeah, and the Dune worms are gonna come and eat you during the race.
Worms. You can be the Izan Ul Daib, whatever.
We are touching on a lot of different things here, boys.
Hey, with AI, you can make anything happen.
You can.
You can take the ring to Mount Doom. You know?
Did y'all see that Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt thing?
Yeah, I did.
That was corny as hell,
bro.
The company's getting sued over that.
Yep.
But bro, do you see it though?
No.
Don't
even get me started.
That shit.
We don't have time for this.
It's
we've gone over
damn
this.
realistic.
There was one thing I did see or two that I actually did like, but please don't get me started on this.
You can take the Horcrux to Mount Doom.
Yeah, you can ride the Harry Potter berm. Dude, that would be cool. That would actually be a cool idea. There actually is a fighting game that's coming out with like a bunch of old it's called Knockoff. It's like it's a play on like a whole bunch of old franchises and action figures where you can pick like a He-Man looking guy and a Skeletor looking guy and a Street Shark looking guy. But anyway.
See, people always ask, why didn't they fly the Eagles to Mordor? But no, the real question you ought to ask is, why didn't they take their broomsticks to Mordor?
All right, man. Just ride the Ents the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I actually forget, but everyone's like, there's a very simple reason why they didn't take the fucking Eagles. Or it'd be very dumb for them to do so.
I don't need to get into this, but I know that people said that like the Eagles are like a people basically, and so that they have like agency. They can decide whether or not to take the ring to Mount Doom. But there's also like the fucking Drakes and all that shit.
I was about to say, like, does no one realize that Sauron would have saw people flying in on a bunch of fucking eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the bows and
hello?
arrows and catapults that they had.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking suicide mission if you take the Eagles.
They had to like do a whole ass war just to distract the eye of Sauron.
Right.
Exactly. You had to sneak the fuck in there. Coming in on a bunch of giant fucking eagles is not exactly what I would call sneaking in.
So, there's also this James Bond game as well.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall
I
victim
think this is
to
made by
his
the Hitman
charm.
people.
Look, I know where this is going.
It looks sexy.
That
as
makes
fuck.
sense.
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what? I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe.
Oh, they said His
such heart
Majesty.
and intuition in modern spy.
This is another franchise that's come back. When was the last one that did a fucking 007 game?
I just now caught that. So this is taking place like right now, like either 2025 or 2026, because they said they said His Majesty.
Yeah, because it's not like it's not like a prequel to a Daniel Craig or a Sean Connery. You know, it's like it's not a
It's
period game.
It took me. Yeah, I just now realized that because I'm so used to in James Bond films, they always say Her Majesty's government. You know, her Majesty.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's okay. All right.
Yeah, and with the title of 007 First Light, I would have thought it would be a prequel, but I guess it makes sense because it's like a prequel to what? Like, what are you able to do a prequel to? So it's doing a prequel by being a number one. It's a reboot, you know. It's a new story.
It's got to be.
And I'm bringing back the 00s.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed.
This looks pretty dope too, actually.
Interested to see what you do next.
Yeah, it looks fire. I love James. I love James Bond.
Never seen a James Bond movie.
Oh
Really?
man, I'm not a huge James Bond fan, but there are definitely some really good films in that franchise.
And
Again,
once you see enough of them, I would be curious to know who's your favorite Bond.
Me?
Well, yeah, who is your favorite Bond?
The film or the actor?
The actor.
Well, I haven't seen any of the Sean Connerys.
That version of Bond, you know.
So I've actually, oh man, I gotta go Brosnan, bro.
Okay. Personally for me, Daniel Craig. I grew up on Daniel Craig.
He was great in Casino Royale.
Oh, fuck yes. But yeah, I got to go with Daniel Craig. I'm
That's fair.
biased because that's what I grew up with, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of biased towards Pierce Brosnan too. Because when I saw Goldeneye, that shit blew my mind. I fucking love that movie.
I'd be curious to see though, like, have Wizard sit down and watch the Bond films, see which one is his favorite.
I would go definitely want Goldeneye, definitely want Casino Royale, and probably one of the Sean Connerys. I need to see some of the Sean Connery ones too.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of Bond to watch if you're gonna watch all the Bond. Ain't there?
There's a shit ton of Bond.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's good shit.
Probably pick the first one of each like notable actor because there's like I forget his name. There's one where he gets married and he did like Bond for one film.
George Lazenby, right?
Yeah. I heard that was actually really good though. But I haven't seen that.
This reminds me a lot of Uncharted. The way this is kind of looking.
I've heard people say, I see that. I've heard other people say that too.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, Uncharted was inspired by Indiana Jones and James Bond, like adventure movies. You know?
The first one should be James Bond Octopussy.
Oh. We can't do that me.
Housekeeping, I presume.
You can have whatever genitalia you want these days. So it'll be perfect.
See, they got a Bond. There's a Bond girl in the game. They're doing it.
Gotta have a Bond girl.
Like, if this game came out 10 years ago, this wouldn't be in it.
Oh, hell no.
They would not do this.
Or she'd be ugly as fuck, and they'd be like, hey, guys, we got this girl here.
It would be Deborah Wilson.
Girls can be fat, too.
She's objectively disgusting, but we want you to pretend she's beautiful.
This is what a modern woman looks like.
Yeah, she looks busty too.
Don't you like
Knows
her
what he
stretch
likes.
marks, boys?
So you won't do anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
I want to see the villain.
Agents are
Yeah,
very
that's the
short
thing.
life
There should be a memorable villain in this.
Damn, there's some dope step pieces in
If you
here.
get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm in.
pre-order and get that's a lot. You get 24-hour early access, deluxe edition. You get 4 outfits. Wild like Hitman like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You get a gold AirPod case for some reason. Like,
I am always down for more.
these
James
so these
Bond.
are different gadgets that Bond has, and he has like AirPod case gadget.
It's actually a
You get a
jetpack.
Weapon skin that looks like a normal ass gun. I don't know what's so special about that, but
It's a
like
Franklin
this-
KPP-7.
this type of game seems like it'd be a no-brainer to have like different outfits from the other Bonds.
Oh
I
yeah, you
wonder
got to
how-
have your Sean Connery, your Pierce Brosnan, your Timothy Dalton, your Daniel Craig skins. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I wonder how that'll be represented.
I'm sure they're gonna put something like that in there. I have no doubt.
Yeah, it's really like this is what you do. It's like, yeah, grab these like Hitman devs and give them the rights to a franchise and let them make these good licensed games. Like that should just be the thing that we do. It's like
Or games in the same type of vein. Yeah.
yeah, like I remember the old adage of like for superhero games, it was like if you want to make a good superhero game, take a game that works and just rip it off and slap a superhero on it. But now we're at the point where you just give the devs that made those good games superhero license. So it's like, there you go.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, you
let
could,
Sony-
I mean, even this could even be a Batman game, really.
Oh, yeah, I suppose like a Batman Year One early vigilante Batman.
Yeah, more stealthier.
But definitely like Bruce Wayne. There's more Bruce Wayne elements with the whole like socialite stuff with the
Mhm.
Bond girl.
Well, I
than
guess
what
I
we
mean more
get
the
with
gameplay,
Bruce
like the
Wayne
sneaking
anymore.
around. You got gadgets and beat up hella people at once.
Yeah, or a Punisher game actually.
Mm.
Just make a Punisher game again.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, not since Volition made it. Volition went on to make Saints. You know, they made Saints Row.
Man, they totally fucked the Saints Row, dude. The first one was
Then
so
they-
good.
Yeah, then they fucked Saints Row. We got the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection continues, adding Metal Gear Solid 4,
Oh, yep, I just saw that the other day.
adding Peace Walker, and the Game Boy game is also added in there.
Oh, Snake
Okay,
Babble
then.
or Ghost Babble?
Ghost Babble, yeah, they paid no mind to it, but it is.
Oh, I'm mad that because I wasn't able to play 4, so definitely gotta get this.
Yeah, there it is. Ghost Babble.
Oh, that's dope. I used to
Oh,
love
I
Ghost
didn't
Babble.
even- I didn't even notice that.
So that'll be all the Metal Gear games mastered and put onto their collection. I've only ever played part of Metal Gear Solid 5. I didn't finish it. I got pretty close to the end, but
It's a
haven't played
good
it all.
game, but it doesn't have like the charm and weirdness and craziness of all the other ones.
Yeah. And when it does, you kind of just are like, just, huh?
Yeah, it's like it kind of doesn't fit with how the game is built. It's just like a survival action game, which all the other games are, but not in the way 5 is.
Well, here it is. Here's the thank Jessica James for bringing back this
The
franchise.
Prophet.
The Prophet, the Izen El Gaib.
I had literally manifested this into reality.
Yeah.
What a Chad.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, I hate this fucking art style though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this works. I think this works for it.
It needs to be a little darker and realistic.
Realistic?
Homie, have you played Castlevania?
I mean, Symphony of the Night was more like gritty and realistic. I mean, Castlevania's got a dark fucking story.
It does.
There's some grit here.
I'm not saying it's bad by any means. That looked dope. That looks really good.
Now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
I would definitely, probably, absolutely get it though, for sure.
I do wonder, is this a reboot?
No, because they said
no.
Last of House Belmont, so I assume it's like what, Richter's kid or some shit. I don't know.
It's like the Dark Knight Returns of Castlevania.
I don't know, man, because like given where the original continuity ended up, I don't know how you add anything to it. Like the last one chronologically in the timeline is pretty, I mean, it's pretty conclusive. I don't know how many more gaps you can fill in the timeline of the original continuity before it. Plus, the original continuity is kind of like it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But like the last one was like you play as like Dracula's reincarnation in like the 2020s or 2030s, I think it is.
Well, I mean, this looks pretty medieval.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many Castlevania games in the original continuity. I'm trying to figure out like where this would take place. I mean, obviously, if it was, it take place during Trevor Belmont's time, but at the same time, it's like how much more is there left to explore in that continuity?
Is this a guy or is this a chick?
Who,
That's
Trevor?
a dude's name.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, but I didn't hear the Trevor when I first watched this, and
he's very chick coded.
Yeah, this is a chick.
Oh yeah,
and the hairstyle you could definitely pull off as a dude, but he's got the frame of like a chick. That's a chick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely a chick, but I don't think those are the same people though. Like,
well, it's got the long, but this is the cover. This is the cover.
Yeah, and that's the character in the game.
Yeah, and this is
just an effeminate dude, maybe.
Because it does look like a dude just with a long blonde braid, like it's Twinkie.
Well, yeah, he's obviously a twink. I can call him that because I am also a
the
twink.
groans that he's making are guy. They're like, he's going like, ugh, and stuff like that.
Oh, my ponytail.
No, not my ponytail. My one weakness.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont.
See, I don't think that's Trevor. I think that's
this is
Cypher.
the monk.
They're pulling the old Raiden and Solid Snake fucking trick where you're actually a chick trying to save Trevor Belmont.
No, I think that's Cypher.
House Belmont.
I think that's Cypher. I think this is a reboot, and I think the girl in the cloak is Cypher.
We shall see. Just make it big. Pause. No homo. Full homo. Psych. Give me RPG elements and very large map, and I'm in there.
Yeah, I think that's Cypher. I don't think that's Trevor.
So, but yeah, so Castlevania back. Oh, there is an interview, so maybe they say something.
Yeah, they've released a game. It was like, what the fuck it was called?
Yeah, they've released several collection titles, but they haven't worked on them.
シリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきま
Yeah,
した。
they basically was like, yeah, they wanted more people to play Castlevania, and then keep Castlevania alive.
多くの素晴らしい
I mean,
パー
it's
ト
an
ナーとコラ
iconic
ボレーションに
franchise,
取り
man.
組んでまいりました。
I think
そ
it's
して
due for a
やっと
reboot.
本日新しいゲームについ
I
て
think
皆
that's
様に
what
報
this
告できる
is.
ところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイア、モーションツイ
Yeah, Evil Empire and Motion Twin. Let me see.
I mean, the spirit of Castlevania is never gonna die. There's so many
Okay,
Metroidvanias out there and that are coming out. That'll be coming out.
That's what I thought.
forever.
They were the Dead Cells people. I'm pretty sure they were. The
Yeah,
Dead
this looks
Cells.
very Dead Cells coded.
And Dead Cells was like a love letter to Castlevania, and then they even did the crossover thing.
という才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。
Yeah, it's just like you get to the point now where it's like just let fans who own dev companies just give them the license and let them make a thing for you.
Yeah,
like fuck it.
I mean, in some cases, the fans know the franchise better than the original developers.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
And you know that their game, like Dead Cells, sold really well, so it's like, you know, they know what they're doing.
まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にも
ぜひ楽しんでください。
発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみに
the Twinkada.
The Betterment.
Castlevania Twink's Kiss.
Jessica James.
Teddy.
Then a surprise announcement. Coming so fast out of the other games.
I was not expecting a new Silent Hill this soon.
Yeah, like literally, like a couple of months after Silent Hill F.
Yeah, I thought we wouldn't see another Silent Hill at least until 2027.
Come back to
And
me,
then
Simon.
Silent Hill F was shortly after the remake of
The
2.
remake, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Making
that
up
was a remake, though. That's a little
Making up for
different.
lost time, ain't you, Konami?
But I wasn't expecting to hear anything about Silent Hill until 2027. Thought they were going to give it some breathing room.
Gotta keep up Resident Evil, bro.
But this time it's
like, oh, there's the sign. But it's not.
No, they pulled your dick out from under you.
Ow, ew, that sounds painful.
That's how it feels to
See,
me,
that's
dude.
the thing too that we're getting. That's weird. We're getting these Silent Hill games like F and this one that isn't in Silent Hill. So people are like, do we like this? What do we think of that? You know, like
As long as they
Yeah,
bring
like,
the
yeah.
atmosphere and the heart of the originals, man.
yeah.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
Did anyone ever own one of those old handheld TVs like that?
It doesn't
No.
let us
I
change
definitely did.
things.
I always wanted one as a kid, but I never got one.
You did what you did.
I always wanted a
Well,
pager.
Jesker, I don't know how to tell you this. But you do know that we as a society have handheld TVs now all the time.
Yes, homie, I am
Shut
very
the
much
fuck up,
aware.
Wiz. Is that what he meant, dude?
I'm saying back in the day, that shit was a fucking novelty. I wanted one.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I thought it would be so cool to have a TV in my pocket.
I always thought those mini TVs that like the chick from Full House had and like you just hiding in her bed that night. I thought that
Yeah.
shit was really cool.
I mean, I did have a portable TV, like one of the little black and white things, but I always wanted one of the handheld pocket-sized ones. I always thought that was cool as
I
fuck.
can't watch fucking Kids WB on this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I could. I mean, on my little black and white portable one I had back as a kid. Yeah, I
the
could pick
handheld
up.
one though. You'd be like, I can't. fucking
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but
I
yeah,
can't goon to this.
I could pick up Kids WB on that.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
Pokemon on this piece of shit. The fact that it's first person is crazy.
It
Blew my
looks
mind.
nuts.
First person Silent Hill's spooky shit. There's also a lot of IV bag symbolism in this trailer.
Oh my. Oh, I'm in. With the red, give me that shit.
Yeah, it's a horror game.
The fact that it's coming out this year is kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like I was not I thought with the franchise like Silent Hill, well, you just had Silent Hill F. You give it a year to breathe and everything. You come back in 2027 with something new. But Konami said, no, fuck you. Like we're going balls deep and you're taking the entire fucking shaft.
You're gonna like you want fucking like Silent Hill, smoke the whole carton of Silent Hill then.
That's right. Till you're fucking sick.
You will get Silent Hill until morale improves.
Yeah, the Silent Hills will continue until morale improves.
Silent Hill will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Silent Hill I'm going to like if this wasn't exclusive, says Baki.
Oh, what? Exclusive to what?
I don't think it's... Well, the State of Play had third-party stuff. I don't think they're all... Everything on here is...
Yeah, I don't think
is this PlayStation... This is PlayStation State of Play.
Yeah,
this is PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
State of Play.
But I don't think this is an
Yeah, I could have swore it said Xbox on there.
Yeah, I don't think they would do an exclusive at this point.
I mean, if like Silent Hill F was on other things, then like this is a PlayStation exclusive, I suppose. But it's also going to be on like PC too at some point.
Didn't see Xbox.
But that could be because this is usually for the State of Play. They have the specific logo for the console, and then if you go to like IGN or the official thing, I don't know. I haven't looked into it if it is exclusive or not.
I mean, I can look it up. Hold up, I'll look it up. You continue on. I'll look it up. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You'll look into it. This is another Silent Hill game.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill G.
God damn.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must
fucking
be
John Wick.
Yeah, it's a John Wick game.
Wait, hold up. I don't see Xbox on here.
Well, that would make sense. Xbox don't make no games no more.
It says PS5. It says PS5, Steam, and Epic Game Store.
Okay. Silent Hill.
That means you just gotta get yourself a PS5. Xbox is dead, bro.
Xbox is dead.
Xbox is dead. Roy Jim, we tell you this probably every time.
You got to put that Xbox on the ground and just start singing a requiem for it. Serenaded by angels unto the throne.
But like, look, Snowman, it's cinematic. It's what you love to see with your video.
Fucking hate it all. I was getting pissed off at the Silent Hill trailer too.
See, that's Silent Hill. That Silent Hill trailer was the way to do it. You know, you start.
It came back hard though.
And then it's like, boom, here's your gameplay.
Like, here's a CG animated trailer for John Wick when I can just watch John Wick.
Stable.
Yeah.
Constant.
Tell you what, that John Wick world for Kingdom Hearts 4 is looking great.
John Wick and Kingdom Hearts 4 would be fucking crazy.
That would be insane.
Dude, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I fucking love it. Let's go.
Like, I'd be like, there's a, like, Goofy gets killed again, and then it's like, new summon unlocked. Like, new summon unlocked. Like, what? Like, did you kill a dog?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, or Pluto. Pluto eats it.
Yeah, Masters kills Pluto.
Yeah,
or Goofy.
Pluto. Yeah.
John Wick shows up, and the Master's like, "Oh shit,
dude, that would be it. They could play it off differently. Have like Mickey show up as John Wick or something.
Mickey.
Oh, it's regular ass John Wick is there, but it'll be like, you know, Masters, just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? He took over. He killed all of our fucking Keyblade masters with a fucking pencil.
Mickey Mouse voiced by Keanu Reeves. Can you imagine?
Oh shit!
And so here, Snowman, here's your gameplay.
Yeah, even is it though?
Oh yeah, this is definitely gameplay. You can tell. But this is like the special kill. You know, the combo wonders.
I don't get to see him running around or like actually fighting.
Yeah, this could have like Arkham combat. This could have like Sifu combat. I don't know.
It's gonna be Arkham, dude.
I think it's gonna be turn-based.
Turn-based.
That would be interesting, actually.
Owned by Embracer Group. What have they worked on? Games. Subsidiary. Oh, main articles. So let's just say games. Man, this is like contract work from other people. Halo Combat Evolved. R.I.P.D. the game. Remember R.I.P.D.? Remember that?
Oh yeah, with Jeff Bridges and fucking Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah. They worked on Shaq Fu, Legend Reborn.
Oh.
Well, Call of Cthulhu, the Switch version.
Just the Switch version. Fuck
Vampire, but the Switch version. Halo work again. Yeah, they are just.
This game's probably gonna be mid.
I think they're more a production company than they do a lot of remasters of stuff.
Mid.
They made on their own. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered. Kingdom Come Deliver on the Switch. Huh.
It's gonna be mid.
Yeah, I don't. They did the. Here John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Game?
That's coming out March 12th, 2026. It's coming out on Windows, PS5, and.
What?
Yeah, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Oh, I'm thinking of Toxic.
Oh, we have this. We do have this. Actually, we can actually talk about this now because the trailer is out for this, and Snowman's here, so it works.
Oh, that Hellraiser game looks fucking insane.
Yeah, the Hellraiser game.
That's for PS5?
Looks like it.
Enlighten me.
Fucking need it.
Yeah, Windows, PS5, and Xbox. So Xbox getting some games out there.
When she's near, I feel this rush.
Hellraiser is such a banger.
Wait, what is this game?
Sometimes
it's a Hellraiser game.
Thick we need are not
Bro,
that good for us.
I must have just blanked out at this point of the show. Because
this is different. This is different. This is a
pulling up a
because
different.
Okay.
I
I was
pulled
about
up
to
a different
say.
trailer because we just talked about that.
I was about to say I did not remember seeing this. Whoa!
There was me and Jesker.
Wait. What?
Oh, no, nothing.
Creepy torch bullshit.
What do you want from me?
Side note: the Chatterer is the best Xenobite. Don't at me.
He's the man.
What do you want from me?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Weird shit. Creepy shit.
Hey, this looks fire.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is maybe the same people, the Saber people, which they might be producers in because there's also these Dogs Team Games or whatever. So we don't know who's making the John Wick game. There's also an untitled Avatar Last Airbender game still.
There's a last Airbender fighting game coming out too.
Yeah, we have talked about that before. It's got hand-drawn sprites.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. They just showed off Toph recently. So John Wick.
Don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I gotta see what it is. I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies, so like,
I can always go for more John Wick. They're fun movies.
Yeah, they are. The first, I saw the first and the third. They're both pretty banging.
We saw Marathon finally, and just no one cares about this game anymore. Last time we talked about this, it was after they were caught for stealing a bunch of assets from a guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For like every single asset of the game was stolen. So they did shell out a bunch of money and pay for the guy's stuff.
Do like the uniqueness of it though. The aesthetic is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was the aesthetic is what they stole.
Oh, well, I hate them then.
Yeah, it was like everything about this weird, like retro industrial marking shit was all like assets created by a different guy.
Whatever's out there.
These freaking jerks.
We need anything.
But it's
a
just
cool gun, though.
Bungie, and Bungie's just fucking lame now.
Yeah.
What were they ever not lame? Look,
Halo. This shit does look pretty cool though.
Destiny was pretty cool at the time.
Bro, don't get me started on that fucking Destiny shit. Listen, everybody was hyping it up. Everybody around me was like, oh, you gotta try on the Destiny. It's gonna be worth it. Put the $100 down for the fucking most expensive edition. And I'm like, okay, fine, I got it. And I'm like, this is fucking it?
Yeah, I couldn't really get into it either.
That was the worst $100 I have ever spent in my fucking life.
Till you buy this.
I ain't buying this shit.
Dead on Arrival Marathon.
I ain't buying.
I'll be shocked if this game comes out with some like fucking Goodwill or some shit. I'll be shocked because like so much of this game people are just fucking sick of.
I ain't buying that fucking shit. Fuck Bungie.
There's also Soros. This is made by the Returnal devs. I mean, people liked Returnal. It's not my thing because it's a roguelike, and I don't really like those. And this, I think, is the same kind of thing. It's like, you got to go through and beat all these enemies before the eclipse happens or some shit.
I like the atmosphere, though. I like the setting.
But we also have some Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. This gave us some more characters, some potential of what could be added, as well as a bit of look at the story. Here's Gladiator. Remember Gladiator?
Yep.
Gladiators. The last video game appearance of Gladiator was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Well, he wasn't playable though, was he?
No, but he was a boss fight.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if Gladiator wouldn't be in any of the Lego games because he's an X-Men character. So yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming.
It's also, I think, the first time we've heard there'll be English voice acting because all the demos were all in Japanese.
The world may hate us. We still have to see it.
Look, Jesker, look, it was there. Look, did you see it?
What?
Look.
Oh.
Did you see where they... Hold on. Hold on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on. The frame by frame was... Hey, look.
What?
What am I
It's
supposed to
Shibuya. See, look.
That's
Shibuya.
Wait. Oh shit! That is Shibuya. Oh, you can barely see the numbers back there. Oh, Marvel Kingdom Hearts 4 world confirmed.
Look, like squint, you can pretend that. Look, it's the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer.
If you look real close on top of the building, I think I see Sora.
There's a dark side's gonna attack these people here in a few minutes. I saw it in the trailer.
Still have to see it. A true team is unbreakable. You cannot stand against the...
Yeah, so Storm was already announced.
Oh my god, they made Storm black. It's woke.
It's woke.
They made Storm black. Storm was such a white conservative icon, and now they made black.
Yeah, Spider-Man's not a midget Asian boy. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Feel the power of Mother Earth. Let me at him, Storm.
That Spider-Man costume is sick.
Snowman's favorite character confirmed to be in the game.
What, Magic?
Magic.
I just don't really care about her. I don't really hate her or like her.
You were just last time we talked about you called her like AstroTurfed.
I'm so glad they
Oh,
added.
she for sure is though.
I'm so
She's
glad
been in the
they
comics
added.
since the 90s, though, man.
Yeah, but no one gave a fuck about magic until like
Look,
she
I don't
just
know
started
what you're
getting
talking
pushed.
about, man. I'm glad they added Magica Dispel from DuckTales into the game. I think that's a great addition.
Now, that's a deep fucking cut.
I think that's a great addition to the game.
Waiting, and I'm starving for your soul. Time to end this.
To be fair, though, even if like the thing about magic being in stuff wasn't like fighting games is the genre where you can like, yeah, let's throw some obscure ass people in here, you know, like that.
But I mean, also, I mean, I guess people seem to like her, so they're gonna start putting her in more shit now, which is like, I don't care. That's fine.
She's in Fortnite now too.
And she was also in that it's like overlooked fucking. I haven't seen it yet, but I kind of want to. It was like the New Mutants, I think, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Anna Taylor-Joy.
It wasn't overlooked. It was properly buried. But yes.
Yeah, it had some really cool ass. Like her scenes looked really fucking cool.
Yeah, she was in that as well. And then of course had to be in it. Had to be. I gotta add Wolverine into the you cannot have a Marvel unless it's Infinite. Marvel was Capcom Infinite. Cannot have a Marvel fighting game without Wolverine in it.
Done.
With Steve Bloom, of course, voicing it. And then a new character-ish. I mean, she's in the comics.
I am all.
But Danger.
That's her fucking name, though.
Well, because that's the it's like based on the Danger Room, I think, is where the stuff comes from.
Oh.
So that's
she's like a personified Danger Room. That is kind of cool.
Yeah,
she looks like she'd be a cool Iron Man villain.
That remains of Shi'ar technology.
Yeah, this is like the weirdo character so far.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
And so this is the basis of the game is you have these teams. And so this is the announcement of how really the 4v4 aspect of Tokon is going to work is you have these teams.
Oh, it's 4v4. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a 4v4 team fighter. And so they have these teams. So they're announced this was the first team they showed off, the X-Men team. So this will be your X-Men character.
Finish this.
You can still pick whatever people that you want, but when you have the team, you get this group super. You have the assembly.
I was about to say they should do it like Ultimate Alliance, and you get like different bonuses based on your team.
Yeah, that seems to be what it is. You get this group super. Yeah, August 6th, and then they announced character costumes. Get your Insomniac Spider-Man, your Mohawk Storm, the classic Iron Man, classic Cap, the Supreme Ruler. Doom. You get some.
How many characters come with the game like stock with the game?
So they're about to show that off. So far you get the year 1 season pass, which says that there's going to be more.
Right, but I want to know when I buy the game, how many characters are in it?
Well, yeah, it's the next screen. So it comes with 4 because it comes in teams with a stage. So which team will assemble next? And they filled in Storm, which means that this is 4 characters, this is 4 characters, this is 4 characters, this is 4 characters, and this is 4 characters. So that means there's 20 in total.
Okay. Oh, I wonder what Ghost Rider's team would be.
Yeah, so that was the thing. I was watching like a breakdown of trying to figure out who's going to be in this roster, because like we know that Star-Lord's in this game, and we got not shown here is Iron Man, Kamala Khan, Star-Lord. I think that's it. So it was like, okay, Iron Man goes on Cap's team, Kamala might go on Spider-Man's. Where does Star-Lord go? You know, and are we not getting like a Guardians team? You know, and so it's like, is Doom getting 3 of the 4 Fantastic Four? Is Doom's team all villains? You know, this is Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. It's not Cosmic Ghost Rider, so they can't have Star-Lord here. You know, so it's like, who are we getting out of these? So That's the thing. Is like this roster is going to be tough to predict. Plus, as we saw, they're going to have DLC of a whole new team added of 4 people. So could go anywhere with that.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely picking this up.
And this also will have a story mode as announced with this, where the death of the Shi'ar Empire or whatever, caused by who appears to be the Magus, evil Adam Warlock, is the Shi'ar homeworld. This is the Lilandra, I'm pretty sure. Lilandra. And then yeah, this is 100% has to be like the Magus with his hair.
Scott Summers.
So yeah, so Marvel Tokon. I'll definitely be keeping eyes on this as more comes out. But I'm just so bad at fighting games, but at least there's a story mode. So like I said, always throw in your story mode. It's worth it to pick it up.
And if the system's like Marvel vs. Capcom, it's not too complex to pick up.
Yeah.
Whereas
They've
Tekken,
definitely
you gotta fucking practice forever.
Yeah, they made it more of a tag fighter than the betas were, but it's still not necessarily an MVC game, obviously. Anyway, so here's was the big highlight of the show, the God of War announcement. Which we all knew something was going to happen.
You're welcome for this.
Well, as we might discuss, maybe this isn't what we want. You know, we'll see.
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Yeah, so God of War Trilogy Remake.
The original.
Bro, I'm hard
the
as
original.
fuck right now. I can't wait for this shit, dog. Let's fucking go.
So here's the thing with this.
Don't you give me that caveat. Don't you do that.
Well,
It's Lego God of War.
the thing with this,
I'll kill you, snowman.
I would prefer a remaster. I'll be honest.
We've gotten remasters of 3.
We got remasters of 3, but we didn't get remasters of the other ones.
Oh, sir, are they doing this in the vein of the new games?
It's
like more third person instead of like isometric?
Exactly. Like what I want is what the original vision was.
I
want
don't
us to have to do the now if they do that with the whole like the locked in camera and all that, then cool. But I expect it to be kind of like fucked with somehow.
I am expecting that this is going to be more of a true remake, where in the same vein as like a Crisis Core reunion type of thing, where
Or like what they did with Resident Evil?
Yeah, where it's the same game, but it's just better graphics, and there are some enhancements to make things a little, smoother, to work out some of the kinks that were in the OG stuff. But for the most part, it's going to be the same game.
Oh, I want the kinks to remain.
Because
the thing, I can tell you, they're going to cut the kinks out.
Why are they shaming the kinks?
Maybe, but like, I don't think it's going to be in the same vein as the Norse trilogy. And here's why I say that. You think they're going to take the time and the resources and the money to do that, to give that kind of treatment to 3 fucking games?
I mean, they did with the Resident Evil.
That shit would take way too long. What are you talking about? The Resident Evil remakes are pretty much the same games. It's just,
they had to redo the entire system, the whole everything.
Well, I mean, they kind of just took what was in the RE engine for 7 and just made it third person.
Well, I mean, they can just do the same fucking thing with the Norse, whatever the new games.
Well, they can't. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like if they do the Norse combat style of fighting over the shoulder, I wouldn't want that because of how hectic everything gets. If they take that and lock the camera pan back, maybe it could work. We'll have to see. I don't
interesting as shit if they could pull it off with all the chaos and the super hack and slash action with that camera angle. That'd be nuts.
Yeah, see, that's like I'm hyped for it, but they better not censor anything. They're gonna. There's no way that they don't. But
you don't think we're gonna get Kratos banging the fuck out of everything with a pulse?
I think they're gonna cut it. I think they're getting rid of it. But
or they'll only do that if everyone's a tranny.
I want to fuck Aphrodite.
They're gonna cut that part.
I want to fuck Aphrodite.
I want to fuck Jesker while he's fucking Aphrodite.
Jesker's like, you know how many fucking games there are with cousin fucking in it? Not many, okay? Don't take this from me, damn it.
Yeah, dude. Damn, back to the kinks. Can we keep the kinks? This is absurd.
Aphrodite ain't his cousin. Hold up.
I mean, I'd be surprised if she's not, because everyone's fucking each other's relatives in Greek mythology.
Parents are who?
It depends on the myth.
Everyone's related in Greek mythos.
Hold on, let me look this up, because in some versions, I think she is Zeus's daughter. In other versions, or no, she's not. Yeah, she's Zeus's daughter. In other versions, she's like formed from like the sea foam created from Uranus's ball sack. But
all of that, what you just said, really turned me on.
Let's see. Is Afro
Uranus's sea foam is the crazy thing, dude.
Related.
When your anus has sea foam, you gotta go see a doctor.
Oh shit! No, it's worse than what you think, Wizard. Kratos in the God of War series is her half brother.
Yeah,
it's not as bad as full brother. Yeah,
I agree. It's only a half sin. All right, it's not a full sin. It's only a half sin.
There's not a sin in the Greek world. There's no sin over there.
There's sins. It's just the only sin is if you piss off Zeus.
Yeah, so they announced this. They had nothing really to show. They said, okay, so here's the other thing, right? So they're doing this as a remake. When they could have remastered, they could have ported. They could have done it. Would have been fine. Would have made them some money. They could have funded into new God of War game. The question becomes, why do this remake? Now, you have the PlayStation reason. Hey, Jesker, what trilogy of remakes is about to conclude?
Trilogy. Oh, Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII. So what do you got to do? You got to have another cash cow trilogy of remakes. What do? You got a war.
They're not going to go the 7 remake route because they don't have anybody over there as fucking crazy as Nomura.
But here's the thing. Here's the question that people have kind of been like, what is this going to be? Is this one game with 3 games inside of it? Or is this, we're going to release a game 2 years later, a year later, release the second game, a year later, release the third game?
No.
They're not. I want it to be a game with 3 games inside of it.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. You remember like the Spyro and Crash remakes?
I remember them, but I never played.
Well, they're the same thing as the PS1 games. It's just better graphics and it's a little bit smoother. It's enhanced to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah, like Metal Gear Delta that they just put out.
Never played it, but
they took all of what was already there and just put it in a new engine. Gameplay is the same. Voice acting's the same. They just ported over the lines. They had David Hayter record some new ones, but otherwise, just take all what was there and slap it back in the sleeve of the new engine and make it look ready. Which, according to rumors, is what Ubisoft's doing with Black Flag, which is what I want. I don't want anything else.
I think you're going to get the same thing with this trilogy remake, And the reason why I say that is because they can't go fucking crazy changing things up, because the Norse games still tie into the story of the original God of War Greek saga. So they can't like go crazy changing everything up. I don't think that's going to happen. Plus, I don't think they want to invest that. What this is a tie over until we get the next big God of War announcement, which will be whatever Pantheon we're going to next. That's what
and
this
it
is.
will hopefully bridge the gap and explain some things, because basically people pointed out that like God of War 1 will need some script changes in some spots to kind of just make it flow better to the rest of the series, because it was meant to be a one and done.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't meant to exist in this whole big world.
Did they keep the Jesus scene at the end?
They got it. Well, they never had the Jesus scene, but you got to add the Jesus scene in. But
Jesus scene got to be in there, man. Jesus scene.
That's where the franchise will end, like we talked about last week. That's just the end of the franchise right there. Is that he becomes the three wise men. But but anyway, yeah. So that'll be the. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I mean, I'll play them because I haven't played the original, so I'll still grab them. I wish it was a port, but you know, what can you do? This will be good, especially for the people who hop on. Like when you have this, you'll be able to push this as like the starting point. You know,
I also have a theory on this. This goes back to something I said last time. So obviously in the remake trilogy, we're going to be playing as Kratos. And I think that's to kind of smooth over the transition into the next new God of War game, where I've said it before, I'll say it again, we're going to be playing as Atreus.
Yeah, I still don't think they're doing that, but
it's like, look, we're moving to Atreus now, but we're going to give you some Kratos with this remake trilogy. Here you go.
They need to find a way to work in the like how he gets to like the Midgard in like an after credit scene of 3 or something.
I think
the comic available in 3 or something.
I think you will get things that are going to tie the Greek trilogy into the Norse games better. I think that's when I say enhancements, that's what I'm talking about. You're going to have things like that. That's not going to alter or change the story that takes place within the games that much, but it's going to be things that like, you know, they're there, and it's like if you see them, it's like, oh, I get what this is relating to for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's really what I want, is a better like connection to things and how that. I mean, so the thing is that one of the theories was that this game might not be too far off. Is that the Valhalla DLC of Ragnarok used a lot of God of War 1 stuff and original trilogy stuff.
Yeah.
So including a whole ass model of a young Kratos. So and some enemies. So we might not be too far off.
Well, they said it's early in development though.
Yeah, they said it's that it's still early, and that they're announcing the trilogy's in development and they don't have anything to show yet, but when they do, it'll be bigger. So that could just mean that by fall time we get a release date for a 2027 release.
Oh, I don't know about. They said in the state of play though, like this is like an early development. So I took that to mean that maybe they've been working on it for a year.
Well, like it depends too. If it's done in the way of God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, where the stuff's already kind of there, might not take so long. If it's where you slapped all the original source code in a new engine and we're cleaning things up to make it look nice, then it also won't take so long. But if it's a ground up remake from keeping it character action, new voice work, new everything, then it's going to take even longer. So we'll see.
2027 is possible, I guess, but I could see them not talking about this for a minute. Like, we don't hear about it for a little while. And I could honestly see this being early 2028.
So, but we did get another God of War game after this was announced. And it came with my favorite thing to happen with video games that you don't see often.
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
We got a side-scrolling young Kratos game.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction.
Now, this game had some controversy around it, too.
Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters.
What was the controversy? This looks pretty dope, though.
The controversy is that obviously the game is Kratos, and then his brother Deimos is also there. The controversy was that couch co-op was not available until after the game was beaten in single player. So a lot of people bought the game and wanted to play it with their buddy or whatever, only to find out that you had to beat the whole game first in order to play couch co-op.
That's totally pointless and dumb.
Yeah. And so a lot of people were like getting like, I want fucking refund on this. They're like,
wait, so this is already out?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah. They launched it the same day they announced it.
That was the thing, was that, like I said, is my favorite thing to do with video games is the shadow drop. So it's available 2026. And then like, fuck that. Available today. You know? So yeah. That, like I said, that's my favorite thing to do with these video games is the shadow drop. You don't get shadow drops too often. But yeah, so Sons of Sparta came out. I have not played it yet. I think it's only like $30 or something. Like it's not that much.
I'll have to fucking cop that then.
But there was someone who also did not like the Sons of Sparta game, and that was David Jaffe. David Jaffe, known wrong opinion haver, I've heard him called. He says he's the original creator of God of War. I believe he like worked on the first one, and then Balrog came out for the other ones, but he was also there for like the trilogy. But he said the existence of Sons of Sparta is offensive. He played for an hour before adding, I don't like it. I don't recommend it. What the fuck are they thinking?
But like, why? Does he give why?
So Jaffe's known for, he hates like all of the God of War stuff that he didn't work on. And he's known for basically like hating that Kratos is humanized. He hates that he has emotions. He called him like a pussy in like the 2018 game. He hates that, he basically wants him to be a mindless killing like Doom guy like character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he loved about like that first game, like I said, needs the most work done to it, because he is just like, I'm here to kill Ares and I'm gonna bang these women and I'm murdering and ripping the heads off. And
not really though. I mean, there's the whole thing with his family. Like he's not just killing Ares just to be killing Ares. He's doing it like because Ares tricked him into killing his family.
Yeah, but you know,
Well,
and so
kind of
that's
like
the,
a simple revenge quest.
It
but
is, but I mean,
he's
it's
not terribly upset about it, at least according to David Jaffe's eyes.
I'm not saying it's like super fucking deep or anything, but it's not like Kratos is doing this for no fucking reason. Like he clearly did care about his family. Like he clearly loved his wife and child. It's just, you know, he was tricked into killing them, and you know, he lost his way.
Yeah. So that's really the God of War news. Now we'll get into some of the random other stuff. Before we get into the Star Wars trailer, Snowman, I promised you something for your last WoW Wednesday for the foreseeable future. You have things you like to talk about that we have not been able to talk about
feet
on this show because it's never become a topic of conversation. And Snowman, that is combat sports.
Oh.
There has never really been a reason to talk about it, but if there's one thing I like, it's
Well, I
wrestling.
mean, Undisputed and UFC 6 have came out recently, or 5, but yeah, I don't really play
The
those
one
games.
thing I like, Snowman, it's wrestling, and I like superhero movies. So,
Oh, and you
there's
picked my least favorite fucking combat sport of fucking course, bro. Continue.
no, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about wrestling, but
Okay.
there is someone who was a wrestler and someone who is in a superhero movie. As Netflix Sports has announced Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go, man.
Oh, the only thing I hope is that Gina Carano beats the brakes off that dumb bitch Ronda Rousey. Gina Carano's looking good as shit again right there, though.
Yeah, that was basically the reason that Ronda said she wanted to do this fight is that Gina had an interview where she said that she's like out of shape or something. And so Ronda said that it was like, as like she wanted to help Gina out by like giving her a reason to get back in shape.
She's such a fucking can I say the C word?
Yeah, you can say cunt, that's okay.
Yeah, Ronda's such a fucking disingenuous cunt.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
hope she gets your ass kicked again.
Both of these women are not like the greatest, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but Gina, I mean, I'm not too familiar with like her departure from the sport. I think she just retired on a good note and didn't like totally like lie and just be Ronda was supposed to be this huge empowering figure for women, but she like lost one time and just got totally depressed and then disappeared from the face of the sport.
No, she lost one time, got depressed, came back, lost a second time, then disappeared from the sport.
Yeah, and then was totally depressed from that, totally weak-minded, and fucking, she's just a huge cunt, dude. She's like she thinks way too highly of herself, and I mean, a lot of it's not her fault, but dude, she sucks.
Yeah, her wrestling career was not the best. Like, obviously she won titles, but it's like, no shit. Wrestling's fixed. Of course, she was going to win the titles.
Yeah, of course.
Her matches she put on were like kind of ass. The best ones she had were, because wrestling is 50% the opponent as well. So it's like, if you have a good opponent, the opponent can make you look like a star. So if she had good opponents, she'd look good. But if she had ones that were more green, she definitely struggled. She could not be the one commanding a match. So she would have shitty matches. Her storyline sucked. She had like problems with backstage stuff where she famously like lost a match and then was booked to lose a match, then came out on doing an interview and talked about how fake wrestling is and all this shit. And WWE was done with her. They didn't renew her contract. She showed up in like one fight in AEW, one match in AEW because all of her friends were over there. And
yeah, she was just whining, was like totally delusional after like Holly. She's like so hung up on the Holly Holm fight. She was just making all kinds of fucking excuses. Like, no, bitch, you got your ass kicked and you ran away.
She had a match against Shayna Baszler. That was her final match, and Shayna's also a known MMA fighter. And they wanted
in
to
wrestling.
She's an MMA fighter and a wrestler.
But I mean, you talk about Ronda's final match was in like WWE or
in WWE, before she left WWE, because then she had, like I said, one more match after in AEW, or it's Ring of Honor, but they're owned by the AEW guy. Anyway, she had this. They wanted to do an MMA fight, like a shoot MMA match, and it was boring as shit, and it looked fake as hell, despite the fact they were doing shoot punches to each other because. Like Shayna got like a massive black eye and like Ronda's face got busted open. Like they tried to get the crowd back into it by doing a shoot fight. And it was
plot
just
twist.
boring as shit.
Women's fighting is boring.
Well, also like, hey, you know what wrestling fans don't really care about? Shoot fighting.
Yeah.
They care. I will say that, I for one am rooting for Gina. I think she will be the best fighter.
Yeah, look at this thing. She's looking good right there.
Yeah. So,
yeah, but the whole thing back to when she was like talking about, she was talking down and patronizing Gina in that like talking about her. Oh, I want to bring her back because she's all fat and depressed, and it's like that's basically
Yeah.
what you're saying. You're just like talking down to her. And I mean, look at Gina. She's way bigger than Ronda. If Ronda
Well,
can't
that's
like
the thing with these
ragdoll her,
celebrity fights. Like, they're not in the same weight class.
nope.
Like, I don't know Gina's fighting style. Ronda, I think, was a lot of like she was judo, so she was throws and shit.
Yeah, she could. Ronda's probably the more technically better fighter, but they're both way out of their prime. And I
But,
mean,
like, Gina could just get the chick on the ground and wail on her, right? Like, she's huge.
I mean,
compared to
also she could probably just knock her out. But
Yeah.
it's probably the fight's probably gonna be boring as shit, dude. It's probably gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Of course, you picked this for the combat sports thing to talk about.
Well, what else was I going to talk about? Nothing else that relates to it. It's going to be like, here's random ass Joe Schmo number 9.
Yeah, but
against
wait,
Joe
why did
Schmo
you bring
number
this
6.
up?
Because it's Ronda Rousey from wrestling and Gina Carano from Mandalorian and Deadpool.
Okay, yeah.
I saw it today and I was like, oh, I could talk about this. And then you had messaged me. I'm like, oh, well, actually he's fitting.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to see like the highlights of it, but I don't even know if I even have Netflix anymore. But
I have Netflix. If I'm able to, I might watch it. When was it? Saturday. So yeah, I might be able to watch that.
I mean, if anything, just to see how much better Gina looks now.
Yeah,
She was getting big.
It sucks what happened to Gina. I don't mean Disney firing her. I mean her being stupid and getting fired.
Yeah, for real. If you're a public facing person and especially working for a company like Disney, I mean, I'm sorry, you kind of just, it would happen in my company. If I say some bullshit and like my company found out about it, that was like, look, guy, you kind of got to keep your shit to yourself.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, it's stupid because you get Pedro gets to say whatever the fuck he wants. And I get it.
Yeah, that
the
part is
left-wing
terrible.
Shit, there's the double standard. I get it. But you kind of got to deal with it at the end of the day.
I mean, Disney is Disney, bro. Like, you're not gonna beat them,
right?
No.
Yeah, it's like if you knew that going in and you had such a problem with them, why would you even work with them in the first place? I wouldn't work with them in the first place.
Yeah, and you get she could have had her TV show. They canceled that. She could have been appearing in Mandalorian more. Then she got like fucking Daily Wire movie. She got like a Daily Wire movie or some shit. It never came fucking out. She did like the right wing grifter thing for a while. Then I think that kind of just stopped. Because her lawsuit ended. They settled her lawsuit, and so now she could kind of do more shit like this.
Oh, good. At least they settled. Good for her.
They doing this right here is more of the public eye thing that she's gotten in a long time. People say like she's stupid, but damn those tits though. I see it's like a lot of
no. This is good. This is good for her for sure. This is definitely the most thing she's had in the public in a long time.
Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully, because I'll be honest, you could still be a good big Barda. If James Gunn wanted to do it.
Even more so now. She looks more in fighting shape now.
Yeah. Maybe not a Wonder Woman. I wouldn't say a Wonder Woman. It's too prolific for her. But Big Barda would be bad.
I think she's a little too short for Wonder Woman too.
But I like it. Just the controversy around her. I'd be like, nah, don't put her as Wonder Woman. Like we're already gonna wash the Gal Gadot stink off with the whole people hating on Israel shit. So and Gal Gadot's terrible acting. It's like, nah, Wonder Woman, but she could be Barda. It would be okay. It would be okay.
She'd be perfect as Barda, actually.
But speaking of Mandalorian, we have the trailer that Disney really should have put out months ago, as the actual Mandalorian and Grogu trailer is out finally. I thought this trailer was what we were going to get at the Super Bowl, but instead we got that stupid, weird ass AI looking Honda or Ram truck commercial with Sam Elliott narrating it. And it was like 30 seconds long. And I get that airtime in the Super Bowl is expensive and it's only gotten higher. But this is the trailer that you put in the Super Bowl because it's the actual trailer. And it's the final trailer. Like, what the fuck is this? And I'll be honest. it maybe kind of got me a little interested in the movie too, like because we actually got to see something out of this fucking movie.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
We get the Razor Crest back. Aren't you happy to see the Razor Crest again, Jesker?
Hey, who's the Mandalorian? Is it Pedro?
It's Pedro, yeah.
More like Pedro guy.
Shit looks like a Disney Plus series.
And so did you watch this trailer then?
No, but I watched the Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah, the Super Bowl trailer was fucking awful.
Super Bowl trailer was garbage.
But this looks good, I will say. But yeah, I don't like that they do the Razor Crest because I liked him having the Naboo Starfighter, even though it was kind of member berries. But this is now just member berries to season 1 of Mandalorian with the Razor Crest.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
More criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Look at that! Look at that classic Mando shit. Yeah, that's some season 1 Mando shit.
This isn't about revenge.
Oh, is that Sigourney the Weaver?
Sigourney Weaver.
It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
You will suffer.
Look, it's that guy from Clone Wars. Jesker.
No, that can't be him.
I don't know.
He
That's what people are
died.
saying. That's what streets are saying.
Hold up,
Not Cad Bane. Not Cad Bane. It's the other. There's another guy.
Oh, okay. I thought people were saying
A bounty
it's Cad.
hunter, but he's not Cad Bane. It's this,
Okay, maybe it
Googled-
is. Maybe it is. But
Googled
I
his
thought we
name
were
earlier.
saying it's Cad Bane. I'm like, Cad Bane's dead.
It will be his turn.
They're definitely taking the helmet off more often because it's the fucking movie. So it's like, yeah, I gotta have that Pedro face. We paid for the motherfucker.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor.
Baby Grogu's putting on armor. He's got Beskar.
The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
It's the guy from Rebels.
Wait, yeah, that was Zeb.
Yeah, he was also in Mandalorian, the season 3, I think. It's a baby Greedo.
What are you waiting for? Let's save the rest for after dinner.
There you go. You get the proper trailer that we should have had months ago. Cause
Yeah, that was actually much better than the Super Bowl trailer. The Super Bowl trailer is fucking garbage.
Yeah. And this one actually got me a little intrigued. I'm looking at this. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I'm
mad.
Fuck it. I'll go see it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we
Fuck
got
it.
him. We got it, boys.
Fuck you, Star
back.
Wars. Fuck you, Disney.
back.
Bringing me back. He's back.
I don't care enough about Star Wars to see this.
Somehow, Jesker James returned.
About Jessica Cheeks return.
I need
Yeah, like, this trailer
lightsabers,
was
and
just-
space samurais, so I don't really care about this.
Well, that's the thing with the Mandalorians. It's space western. That's always what it's been. Except when they fucked it with that 3rd season and made it a fucking space samurai thing. But the flamethrower into the blaster shot, into the and then the no look shot, like it was like that very first episode when he kicks the guy into the door, and he shoots the door and he cuts the guy in half. You know, like that shit. So, I'm trying to see. I looked up this guy earlier.
You will suffer.
Like droid bounty hunter looking dude.
I remember this guy. I don't remember much about him.
He's got a cool look. He's got a space samurai going on thing.
Oh, is Martin Scorsese the voice of the guy in the beginning that was like, I'll give you information. It's like, I want a hut. I'm like, oh, can't tell you that. This guy.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
Yeah, that's Martin Scorsese, 100%.
Yeah. yeah, that's definitely Martin Scorsese.
Definitely hear the all I could picture is the fucking Shark Tale. that's what I know Martin Scorsese from is fucking Shark Tale.
Wow. A Shark Tale reference in 2026. Really, Wizard?
Yeah, like one of the more obscure fucking CGI.
Fucking Will Smith fish, motherfucker.
One of the more directors of all time, and that's what you remember him from and love it.
Yeah, Embo. That's who that guy was.
His design's cool. I mean, it's kind of just like a regular looking Ronin, but
I don't know if this is supposed to be the same guy or if he's from an order or race or what he is, but I assume that's who it's supposed to be.
I remember him. I just don't remember that much about him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really in it all that much. He's just.
I don't think he is, because the big bounty hunter in Clone Wars really is Cad Bane.
Yeah. We should have used fucking like Dengar, right? Isn't that the one that the guy? From Empire.
Yeah, but
the lizard guy.
Whatever happened?
No, Dengar's the guy that's bandaged up. Who's the lizard guy? This guy.
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah. Dengar's he's the guy wrapped up. But still, gotta use all those guys. Bring all those guys back.
They need their own trilogy.
Yeah, the bounty hunter guys, the bounty hunter trilogy. Somehow IG-88 returned.
I need Son of General Grievous. That's who I want.
Let's fucking go.
I'm surprised they haven't found a way to bring Grievous back in something.
He was such a cool character, man.
Because he was in Clone Wars, obviously, but it's like we just don't see him in like the video games, like the Jedi Fallen Order, the Night Sister chick. She talks about how her whole planet was wiped out by who was basically General Grievous. But it'd be cool to see that in like a flashback in a game, just to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with General Grievous either. To be honest,
he's one of the standout things in that fucking. Was it the third one he first appeared, or the second one?
Well, he appears first in the Clone Wars cartoon, the original Clone Wars cartoon, right? That was his first appearance, and then he appeared in.
Oh, I thought he showed up in one of the movies first.
No, so the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars micro series is when he first shows up. But
was that one of Gendy's designs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
And then he's like in Revenge of the Sith. And then when they did the 3D Clone Wars, he's in that one. Yeah. Technically, though, according to again, it's Legends novels, but he was actually on Geonosis during episode 2. You never see him in the movie, of course, but he was on Geonosis. He was like in the underground. It's just fucking terrifying, dude.
He is just death.
Never have we been outmaneuvered by droids.
His strategy is without flaw.
This is the end. We're all doomed. How?
Because in the moment where he pops down completely like silently or something.
I do gotta catch up on this show eventually, just for my love of Gendy.
Well, this is like short. There's only like a couple episodes, right?
Well, I
This
mean,
guy's
But
I think
then
it's
the
I think
actual
it's
like longer running show too.
no. He didn't do the 3Ds. The one with Ahsoka.
yeah.
No, that wasn't. No.
And this whole show's decanonized too.
Yeah, this isn't canon anymore.
This
Oh, that's
guy's name is
garbage.
Shaggy, right, or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Straight up, dog. Yeah. His name is Shaggy.
Lands on the guy.
Daggum, son.
Like is that version of Grievous.
Dude, look, as much as I love the 3D Clone Wars, I love Ahsoka. I love a lot of the stuff in that series. The one mistake that series made is that Grievous is a fucking joke. They turned Grievous into another villain of the week. And I fucking hate that. I fucking hate it. I love almost everything else about that show. But that's like how they handled Grievous. I'm not a fan of it because Grievous should be more like he was in the Gendy Tartakovsky cartoon. Like that's peak General Grievous. That's like, holy shit, this dude's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Like that's not even all of it. There's one where he like crushes a clone trooper's head with his foot.
Ooh.
Anyway, back to the last bit of news that we have. I talked about this last week, but we've talked about before. We really cover every single time it happens the video game adaptations, covering them into movies and shows, and how we said way back when on the early days of the show that really that's the new grift is you're doing these video game adaptations. No more books, no more movie remakes. Really, video game adaptations are the future. And I mentioned last week about how they are scraping the bottom of the barrel. We'll get that with the Isabella Merced will star in a movie adaptation of Sega's The House of the Dead video game. Directed by
That's
Paul
crazy
W.S.
because they already did that. They already did that too. They did House of the Dead, I think, in like the 90s.
That's an obscure reference.
Mm-hmm.
Because House of the Dead is it's a light. I said it. It's a light gun arcade game.
I'm pretty sure U-Bowl did a House of the Dead movie in like the late 90s.
I think you're right. I think it was him.
That's crazy. They're going back to that shit.
But that shit was terrible, though, wasn't it?
Of course, it was a U-Bowl movie.
Yeah.
It's Uwe Boll in 2003, and there's House of the Dead.
Oh, it was 2003.
It was 2005. Was the second
Is
one.
he still alive?
Uwe Boll?
Yeah.
Uwe Boll is a German. Yes, he is. Doesn't say was a German filmmaker, so he's still alive.
I just hope he's not making movies anymore, because good God, man. What a piece of garbage.
Yeah, and he was like the premier go-to guy to make shitty video game adaptations.
Dude, it's just
he retired in 2016. He made the Postal movie in 2013.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
No, he was going. Okay, 2013. He was going to do a sequel to Postal, through Kickstarter, but it never.
Wait, didn't he do Super?
Super? I don't think that was him.
I hope he never is allowed near a film set ever again.
No, because I think he did Alone in the Dark as well.
Yes, he did. He did Alone in the Dark.
Atrociously terrible.
Oh my God, dude! What the fuck?
Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain 2, Postal.
Blood Rain 2. That's probably imagine Blood Rain being your magnum opus.
Your
Alone in the Dark 2, Far Cry.
Oh my God! I totally forgot. all those.
Loosely based off the Rampage, not the other Rampage.
And
Globberella.
Blood Rain was probably only good because of that chick Christiana Loken or whatever her name is.
Blood
How
Raid
is
is
Not
the
even
Third
good.
Reich.
Like,
He
How
did
is he
3 Blood
ever
Raid
allowed?
movies.
How is he ever allowed to make this many fucking movies? Is beyond me.
Now this
Hollywood,
is just like
what
he's
the
doing
fuck?
like just he's doing DVD schlock.
he's the movie version of the video game company that just made all those shitty superhero video game adaptations back in the day. Who the fuck was that? It wasn't Tiger, was it?
Homie,
Assault
Hollywood.
on Wall
Listen,
Street.
I you made a lot of mistakes, Hollywood.
In the name of the King 3.
You've made a lot of mistakes. You've done a lot of shady shit. Kevin Spacey, all the Epstein shit. You've done a lot of shady shit, Hollywood. But nothing is as bad as letting this man make this many fucking. He's still making movies.
Citizen Vigilante is an upcoming American action thriller film produced, written, and directed by Uwe Boll. Stars Army Hammer. Oh, poor Army Hammer. How far are you fallen? Costas Mandalore.
Kind of blacklisted himself.
Why the fuck is he still making movies?
No, I'm
thriller film producer.
I'm actually impressed now.
Oh, that's right. This was the Dark Knight movie. We talked about this.
What, Vigilante?
Yeah, this was going to be Dark Knight starring Army Hammer. We talked about this on the show. I remember.
I absolutely need to see this.
They changed the name to Citizen Vigilante because you can't make a movie called The Dark Knight.
Dude, I'm so fucking mad right now.
He is the auteur of Hacks.
I cannot believe he is
Warner
still
Brothers
making...
sent Boll a cease and desist letter. It's like, yeah, dumbass.
I am so fucking mad they're still letting him make movies in the year of
really
our Lord.
I don't know if they're letting
2026.
him. He's just like finding ways around it.
No,
Look
lock him
forward
up in a
to our-
psychiatric ward.
Our
Lock
watch
his ass
party
up.
and review of Citizen Vigilante coming this summer.
Dude, I will off myself on stream. Don't you fucking do that, Wizard.
Dude, wait till he gets a hold of AI, Jester.
No.
Oh, he's got it already. There's gonna
Can't
be
stop
something.
him, bro.
The fuck I can't.
He's gonna make you hate AI. And then he's got First Shift Vengeance, First Shift Redemption,
Fuck,
and then
I can't
Seed
stop him.
Legacy.
People go missing all the time, Snowman. Don't you fucking forget.
Dude, if
He's
you
doing
kill
a
you,
sequel.
Mole, I would be impressed by you.
Yeah, a sequel to Seed from 2007. He's doing 20 years later. He's gonna do Seed Legacy.
Fucking Christ, man. This is just oh my god. Stop. Somebody stop it, please.
You got for Alone in the Dark. He got the Bad Movie Award for Worst Sense of Direction, and he was nominated for Worst Director at the Razzies. Worst Sense of Direction for Blood Rain 2, and nominated.
I just respect
Worst
his
Picture,
output.
Worst
That is crazy.
Look, man, I can have a big load of shit every morning, all right? That's a big output, but that doesn't mean it's quality shit.
Yeah, but you don't put out nearly as much shit as you both.
If Uwe Boll can make movies for 30 years with the amount of shit he gets, then everyone can make.
Yeah, I got to sell at least one copy of the rodent, right?
Everybody
give up
has
on your
hope.
dreams.
Everybody has fucking hope.
Response to criticism is a whole segment on his Wikipedia. And says adaptations make significant changes to the plot and style of the source material. Quote, fans are always totally flipping out. I understand that the fan of a video game has his own agenda in his head and his own ideas about what is a good movie and what is a bad movie. Referring to House of the Dead. Boll said, I think I made a perfect House of the Dead movie because it really shows how the game is. It's a lot of fun. It's over the top action. Boll's especially critical of his internet detractors, referring to any cool news critics who negatively reviewed his work. Boll said, Harry and Quint are retards. Boll later claimed Knowles was being played by film studios that kissed his ass with set visits and pretend offers, produced large budget films. It's just Knowles. The reason he did not like him was because, quote, I never kissed your ass, Harry.
I mean, but once you start getting into films, there is like objective things that make a movie good or bad or
Yeah,
not.
like script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like acting, directing, sound design, set design.
2023, in response to criticism, Uwe Boll has emphasized the importance of understanding video game source material for film adaptations and reflected on the need for better script development and collaboration with game developers. So he's like, now he's like, yeah, you gotta make it like the thing. I mean, I guess when Uwe Boll's the one, like he's probably looking at Halo, right? He's like, when Uwe Boll's the one telling you, hey, you got to make this shit look more like the game, dumbass. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, at least he's the one guy trying to keep the shit like the game.
Yeah. So there, yeah. So House of the Dead's getting another thing with Paul W.S. Anderson. Isn't he like the super artsy director?
I hate
No.
that shit.
Paul W.S. Anderson is U Bowl Jr. basically. I think he did the Resident Evil movies.
No, that's the fucking. Maybe he was. Yeah, he is. Yep, he is. I'm thinking of the other one. Yeah, he is the Resident Evil guy. So yeah, it's the last guy you get. He can't do your fucking video game adaptations. He failed all these. Monster Hunter fucking sucked, and it's the same exact fucking Mila Jovovich's fucking husband.
They're like, U Bowl is doing Citizen American Vigilante. Fuck, get Paul Thomas Anderson then.
It's the other guy in there. Fuck it. What do you mean Mila Jovovich doesn't act anymore?
Give Ronda Rousey then. Fuck it.
Get the chick from that other zombie thing, The Last of Us. No, the chick one, not the they them one. Damn it.
The they them one is being Toxic Avenger. We can't get her either.
Can't get her. She's Spider-Man. Damn it. Yeah, so look forward to that, I suppose. What'll be the better movie? Paul W.S. Anderson's House of the Dead or Uwe Boll's The Dark Knight, not The Dark Knight?
Yeah, I said Paul Thomas Anderson. I think that's the guy you're thinking of.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Artsy guy. I was like, that's gonna be a fucking wild movie.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. But I was like, whoa, wait a minute. The two completely different guys. It's crazy they have the same fucking name.
Yeah, that Hollywood. Well, I guess because the W.S. Anderson is in Hollywood, no one gives a shit about him. He produces wife slop. Wife slop. But anyway, finally, another strange action movie. Jason Statham will star as Jason Statham, the new action comedy. Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Oh God.
Let's fucking go, man.
Are you Jason Statham fans out there? No, there's at least one watching.
I liked him, but then he kind of just got whatever.
I mean, I don't expect anything great from the Jason Statham movies, but they're fun.
The Transporters are really good.
As long as it's like, as long as it kind of like parodies the fact that Jason Statham's been doing the same movie, same character, same everything for the past.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be kind of meta like that.
So, but yeah, I think that is our show for this week. We do not have any questions and they ask us anything, so we're just going to end that. Yeah, so next week we will see what we pick up, but so far we don't have a whole lot to kind of sit on. I could talk about there are some parts of the Caribbean news if you want to get into that.
Ooh. It's kind of intriguing.
There's some more video game adaptations we never really got to talk about. There is that is the Assassin's Creed leaks I've been teasing that I haven't really found a time for. Yeah. We'll see what we pick up. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Roygen, for being here. Thank you, Baki, our regulars. Thank you, Swan, another regular. And Mumu
Swan,
Buckaroo.
you are not regular. You are extraordinary.
By Mumu Buckaroo for being here as well. So, thank you, Jesker, and thank you, Snowman, for being here for your last time on the WoW Wednesday show.
Yeah, so I mean,
For now.
I'm just not sure when I'll be able to be like a regular again. Maybe I can get to a point this year where it's like every other week or maybe once a month or something. But yeah, I just gotta focus on other shit outside of this and work for now. Unfortunately.
But the link will always work, so if you can pop on randomly and surprise everybody.
Maybe that's been my plan this whole time.
Yeah. So, anyway, thank you, Jessica, for being here.
No problemo.
I will see you all next week for another WoW Wednesday. Same WoW time, same WoW channel. Thank you, everybody.